Because so it all started with my TV program, Klavier met Pedro. And the program is all about celebrating South African artists, their lives and their careers, but through music. So I sit behind the piano the whole time, and a lot of research goes into the program, so nothing is Googled. So we've got a research team, and they basically talk family, friends, colleagues, and we get all this information from baby through school, everything. We get all the stories. So that is what the program is about, and then we talk about it, and it's the ups and the highs and the lows and all of that. So then later on, I'm already in my second season, already aired. Then people started to say, but when are we going to hear your story? I said, but it's very difficult to interview yourself. So then we decided, all right, let's do a live show, which I will tour the country with, and we called it a Klavier met Pedro. So it's basically the same format as the television program, but I'm my own guest. And then I take it from birth, all the ups and primary school, high school, varsity, my entire life, my career, the ups and downs, all the Skinner and the stories and about grandma and all of that. So they get to know, because that's what I do with my program. I would like the people to get to know the artist behind, or the person behind the artist, because they've got a preconceived idea of what they see on TV or on stage, and then they form an opinion about that person, but sometimes they don't know that artist at all. They know the artist on stage, but not the person. So that is what I'm doing now. The show is all about meeting the person, Pedro, not the artist. And hopefully by the end of it, like with my program, you will understand me a little bit better. And I'm not really one for fame and fortune and all of that. So for me, it's important to just to get the real person across. Who am I really? Who's my family? What do I like? What do I dislike? How do I cope? And do not cope with the whole fame thing, because I mean, I just want to do my shows. I'm not really into any red carpet events and hoo-ha. I'm a very plain Jane, just a plain boy from Brackenfell that loves showing. And then with that, there's ups and downs, and then there's sometimes in your life everything doesn't go right. There's hardship and all of that, but because you are a public figure, people always think that you must be this happy-go-lucky person that they see on stage, and then they don't realize. And it's not a thing of putting on a mask, not at all, but it's just that pressure sometimes of to be what they want you to be for the picture in their mind. So now with this show, I break that down and I say, okay, this is where I come from, this is who I am. My father was a policeman, didn't grow up with a lot of money. They gave me everything that I wanted, passion. Later on, they gave me my first piano in primary school. That's where it all started. And then my whole life, I'll go through my first professional production, my army days, which was atrocious. It was really not, I was not made for the army, and the army was not made for me. So I talk about that, and a little bit of career, but like I said, it's more about me, the person, than really the career, because the career they read in articles. They read about what my production, all about me in the magazines, on TV programs. They get to know my career. But with this show, I want them to really get to know me, and how do I really feel about stuff, and what I think about stuff. And a lot of times, and I think it's also inspirational. It's just to say that the audience member, you are a person just like me, and I'm a person just like you. I also feel, sometimes I'm sad.